everybody and welcome back to Stacia Expert Mode, and in this episode we set up tree farms producing oak, spruce, menril, dark oak, birch and acacia, and we also set up some tree sucking where we're producing sap, mineral resin and latex. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to be setting up our tree farms and a few arboreal extractors so that we can start extracting some sap out of a couple of these different trees. The one I want is a dark oak because that actually gives me some like syrup. So that is going to be required later on for crafting the creative items. So I'm going to be doing that. The mineral is going to be used to extract some mineral resin, and then the jungle one is going to be producing latex, which then we convert into rubber. For the other things, so like cured rubber is used for a couple of recipes, for instance, making like flux cells and all the other different type of things from thermal series. So I want to set up all the tree farms first, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that now. I've already got down all the points to have power to everything. So I went ahead and made myself all the plant gatherers and the plant sowers. Now I just realized I forgot to make myself the actual add-ons, but we're going to be using tier 8 gold add-ons. Oh, I did not mean to teleport here. Let's just go to power and teleport out here. Right, so I'm going to do it in here because this is where our latex system is set up, because you have to use latex to make this. So if I just grab myself a stack of gold, a stack of redstone, and some glass panes, there's definitely not enough glass panes there, so let me just make myself a few more. That should be enough, but in here then, I would need to make myself at least 12 of these gold ones. So just 2 of this like that, lock the recipe, and then I'm just going to grab the speed upgrades out of this guy and put them into here, and then use my time in a bottle just to craft them up really, really quickly. So this should be able to craft us like a ton of them really fast. There we go, 12 of them. That was actually a lot more quicker than I thought it'd be. But yeah, now we got 12 of them, so now we can add these into our range. Or add range to these guys, because these plots are 17 by 17. So if we put one of those in there, you can see it fits the entire area. Wait, what? Why is this? Did I make it 1 wide by accident? 3. Oh, you know what? I probably did. Yeah, it seems I've made the platform 1 too wide on this side. So I'm going to have to move it over, and it looks like I'm going to have to do the same over there because that's the exact same size. So I should have had it here. So I put the plant sower here and then put the range add-on in it and show the area. It's correct up to along here. But it's just 1 too wide here. So I'm going to have to go and break all of this down. So break all this dirt and then remove the cobblestone over 1. Okay, so that should work now. So all we have to do now is just grab our plant gatherer, put it right here, and there we go. So now all I have to do is add the range add-on into this guy. There we are. And now, so there's a couple of things I need to do now. So if I come down here and run over to this planter, which is right here, and if I grab myself some pipe, probably gonna need a little bit more pipe than this. So let's make a few more. Yeah, about 50. Yeah, 50 is great. So I'm gonna run this across and also fill in the ground while I'm at it. Should be able to reach it from there. And jump up and go up to here. Because then what I'm going to do is grab myself a drawer. I don't actually have any drawers, so let me make a set of drawers. I don't have any logs. Okay. Let's convert some of this into planks. I really need to set up like a saw machine now soon if I want to be able to like turn these logs into like 6 planks instead of just 2. But if we just get ourselves a drawer, just a couple of them. Okay, I did not mean to make that many of them. But that's fine. So actually come up one more with this, put this here, and then what I'm going to do is set this guy up to extract. Only on the bottom, but first I want to grab myself some saplings, oak ones, and then myself my key. If I grab my key, and then add the saplings in, lock it, so it will not fill anything else, and it'll keep only the saplings. Right click that to extract, and now this will go over and fill the planter with the saplings, which is exactly what we want. And let me just fill in the ground there. So this thing will now fill in the ground, and okay, I have to dig up the planter again and turn off the area. So disable that, so it's not a big glowing pink square. But But now it will plant, and then when it harvests, this guy will harvest it out. So now if I grab myself a trash can, so trash can, this is just for the excess overflow. Now if I grab myself some wool, and I'm going to dye myself some purple wool because I'm going to use purple ender tanks, which are kind of close enough to the actual color of the sludge. So let me grab myself ender tanks. I probably don't have any ender pearls on me, so I'm going to have to craft a few. Why isn't it? Oh yeah, because they technically don't stack beyond 16. So ender tanks, do that. Now to replace the white wool with that, and then I can craft myself 7 purple ender tanks. Okay, so then if I put this in the ground right here, and then I put I need to get myself some fluid pipes. So fluid pipes, it seems I need more. Do I have any buckets to make this? I do. Okay, good. I'll make more now in a minute, but put this there, and I'm going to put this at a fair distance, just so it'll always fill this guy first. Technically, I could just have it right here, because it still will fill this one first, because it's like the first one on the chain. So if I set this guy up to extract, like that, and then I'm going to make myself some speed upgrades then too. 28 advanced ones, that's grand. So use that to extract, this guy to extract, and now what I'm going to do is set up this pipe on top, disconnect it here. Now, it's kind of a complicated system, but if I grab myself a chest, and then grab myself an ender chest, I'm going to be able to grab, did I not make, oh, I did make some ender chests. Yeah, I knew I made some. So, I'll put an ender chest right here, and he will disconnect it from here then too. And then I'm going to put a regular chest on top right here. He's going to extract into that. I'm going to add a speed upgrade right here. And then I'm just going to grab myself another item pipe. I'm going to put one here and one right here. Now, all I have to do is just grab out a sapling. I don't have any saplings. Now I'm going to right click these guys to extract right here. So you extract and you extract. I'm going to put an advanced item upgrade in there, or pipe upgrade. I'm going to whitelist saplings only. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side, but I'm going to blacklist saplings. That way saplings will not be exported out into the ender chest going into the system. It will only pump into this drawer, which will then continuously fill our planter with all the saplings that we now need. So this is the setup I want to go with. And just to make sure, sludge is only going to output on the left, and items are only going to output on the top. Perfect. So I need to do that for all of them now, and this one here I have separated out, like, because we're going to put spruce right here, and because I technically don't want spruce to grow the gigantic trees like the ones over there and turn the whole ground into podzol, I spaced it out so there's no way they can grow into the big trees. Now let's just double check that this plot is right. It should be. I think the one over there to my right was the only odd one out. So you're matching that, and yeah, it's matching the corners over there too. So that's perfect. So now we need to set up the exact same thing again. So if we just break this ground, put ourselves an ender tank, and then grab ourselves our drawer. Actually, I'll grab all the pipes. And now I have to run it over too. I forgot I need to put the planter down first. Planter, add on. There we go. And now we'll just run the pipes. So the drawer is going to go here. And now we'll just grab our wrench and disconnect all these connections because I don't need them. Now I'll just grab myself a regular chest, put it on top somehow. Not over there. And then I'll just grab my ender chest, put that guy on the right side, or left side there. Pipe wrench, disconnect, you extract, add the upgrades, and then do the same thing. So pipe right here, pipe right there. Set them both to extract. Extract, please. There you go. Extract. And now the saplings I need to grab are the spruce. So if I put spruce in there, grab my key, lock it. There we go. Now set this guy to extract, and then just give me out one so I can always use it. Open this, add a pipe upgrade. There we go. Open this guy, pipe upgrade, add, whitelist saplings, submit. Then over here, add a pipe upgrade, add, and then blacklist a sapling. There we go. And then all I have to do is grab is my trash cans. Oh, I need to make more apparently. So trash can right here, and then a pipe. There it is. Pipe, and then set this guy up to extract and add a speed upgrade on him too. So there we go. So that's the way I'm going to do saplings now. And when they grow, they'll be harvested. So let me just fill back in the ground. And you see, these are actually going quite well. And you know what? Let me just grab my watering can because I just want to demonstrate how this is going to work. So hopefully this will actually grow them. It should. Oh, yeah, there's one grown. So turn this off, and okay, why is the watering can not turning off? Put it away. So you can see it's harvesting it now. The leaves are going, and this ender tank is filling with sludge. You can see it's got 110 millibuckets in there, which is great. And you know what? I'm actually going to go over to this building first, because I'm actually going to have to export that out into a bigger tank right now, so we can actually save up a bit, because whenever those tanks get full, it will export out into the trash can as an overflow. Let me break this down, because I'm actually going to make my own building for the integrated dynamics and create. So let's remove these pipes. Okay, and since we're going to be using the fluid encapsulator, because this is what's going to turn the mana quartz into quartz enriched iron. Let me just fill back in the floor right here. I need to grab myself some more. Let me just pull this stuff away. It's in the way now. Oh, give me back my Arboreal. There we go. What the hell is this? A stone bedside cabinet. Okay, if you're living in a cave, that probably would be a good addition. What am I looking for? Grey concrete. Why did I hear grass? Oh, it's probably that sapling breaking. Okay, so now all I have to do is grab myself the ender tank, but also grab myself another tank, which is these big ones. Now, this is fluid XP, liquid meat. You know what? We're not going to be using liquid meat for a while, so I'll just break that. So, I'm going to put this tank right here. I'm going to put this tank right there. I'm going to get myself my pipe, set it up to extract. There we go. And I might as well give it a speed upgrade too. Let me just get rid of these iron ones. And now you're going to fill this guy up. And whenever this guy will hold, how many buckets? 1,024 buckets. So that should hold us plenty of sludge while I go over and set up the rest of these things now. So the saplings I'm going to put now is menril. And then over there, I'm going to put dark oak, and then birch, and then acacia. Because then we can use the acacia instead of the hop bonsai pot and use that to power all our latex. Because I might increase my latex production. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the rest of these tree farms, and then we can go ahead and set up all our arboreal extractors. I need to make a few more, but I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have all the tree farms set up now. Hopefully it is going to work. Right now we have barely any birch and only like 5 acacia saplings, but hopefully over time it will eventually grow up. Why is this? Is the ender chest not rendering in? Ah, it is. Okay. I thought I forgot the ender chest for a second. But anyway, now we need to set up our arboreal extractors. Now, the saplings we're going to be using, like I said, was jungle. So if we go to saplings, we need ourselves some dark oak, we need ourselves some jungle, and we're also going to require an acacia. No, not acacia, a menril. So I'm not going to grow the gigantic jungle tree. There's no need. So I'm just going to put one jungle tree right here, and then I'm going to put a menril sapling right... I don't actually have to have them that spaced out. Let me just grow the tree so I know what area I need to work with. Okay, that's grand. So what ways did he face? Did you just pick up some? I don't know if they're facing the right way. Yeah, I think they have to face the other way. Because they just extract over time. I think. Wait, do they? Do they require like coal or something? They don't tell me they require fuel. Oh no, okay. Oh wait, no, yeah, okay, so we produced a bit of latex. Okay, so that's perfect. I thought they had to face forward, so I just had to place them around the tree like this. And they will all just make a bit of latex over time. Okay, I thought it was different. Okay, so let's grow this tree now. Yeah, that's grand. Let's just break these logs because I don't necessarily need them. And hopefully this works now too. If you light up. Okay, yeah, so this is working too. Okay, so that's perfect. So I could probably space them out one more, and I could have put the ender tank right there. But each one of these things are going to get their own tank for now until I decide where to pump it to. So the only thing about dark oak is this is going to be a little bit of a bigger tree. For some reason I can't get it to grow the small ones like that, unless they're like a Pacific one. Let me just go quickly check those trees. So these dark oak trees are just dark oak leaves, which are just regular dark oak. But for some reason I can't get the tree to grow like this. Let me just try one here just to see. Yeah, it's not growing unless I use some tree fertilizer. Let's see if this works. No. So that does not work, even though for some reason there is ones grown there. Anyway, so let's grow this tree now. There we are. So let's put our arboreal extractors on. There we go, one on all sides. And now let's just double check these made some mineral resin. Yes, they did. Now let's grab ourselves a tank. And let's put one here, and then one right here. And then I'm just going to grab myself some pipe. Regular fluid pipe. I don't need any speed upgrades because they're not going to really extract that fast or produce that much. All I have to do is just ring this around like that and then just set up to extract on each one. My game didn't freeze. There we go. Extract. And now to do the same right here. Okay, the last two. There we go. So now this guy's filling up with sap. Yeah, so sap is the right one. You're filling up with menril resin, and you're filling up with latex. Now, this latex can be extracted out using a bucket, and then you have to recraft that bucket to make the actual the rubber. So it's going to be a bit of a process until we probably get a refined storage system. And we won't be really able to automate that process because I'll have to recraft buckets and fluid encapsulators because there's no way. I could probably get ourselves like a manual clicker to right-click the thing with a bucket and extract it, but I think it'd be easier just to pump this into a fluid encapsulator and then just pump it into buckets and then recraft the buckets and recycle the buckets back into it just to constantly make rubber whenever we need it. So hopefully this is going to work well. Just make sure everything is definitely running smooth. Nothing's backing up by the looks of it. This guy has no fluid in it at the moment. So let's go over here now to where we're exporting out all of the sludge into the tank and see if we can start making ourselves some quartz enriched iron. I'll probably have to go make some now, mana quartz now as well. So how many buckets have we got? 16. So let me just grab myself another pipe. I'm going to put the pipe right here and set this guy up to extract. Oh yeah, I need to select the side input. Oh yeah, put that in there. So you're going to input there, and you're also going to input in the top, and you're going to output on the right, auto eject in and out, and then set this guy up to extract. So you're going to fill with the sludge on the left, correct? Now, do I have that quartz? I do. Okay, so I made some. I can't remember if I did or not. So mana quartz, just grab all of it. Why not? And now just grab ourselves a hopper. So hopper and then an ender chest. So let's put the hopper on top. Fill this thing up with the mana quartz. I think there's like 6 stacks of it there. Okay, and then just get an ender chest, and this will just export out the quartz enriched iron as it makes it. When the hell did I get an aquamarine? Anyway, so if we look up quartz enriched iron, we can see we have 25 already, which is great. So that means now we'll be able to start making all these things here. You can see the controllers are what's going to be the most difficult part. We need to get into nature's aura to make an aura cache, and the aura cache is made using infused blocks, which is stone in a nature's altar and requires a natural altar, which is just an altar made in the overworld. And then we fuse ingots the same way. It just requires the natural altar built in the overworld. So that would be easy enough to make, and then everything else should be all right. Mineral glass is just drying glass inside a mineral thing inside a drying basin or a mechanical drying basin, which I'll probably go ahead and make another one of those soon. But yeah, so everything else should be fine. Charged night sky is just matter balls. We figured out how to make those. Hop graphite ingots, we should be able to do that, no problem, because if we go in here now, because last episode we did set up this thing. So the pyrolyzer has been doing great. We're out of coal though. But this guy's got 1,114 in here, and this guy's filling up the chest now as well to keep this guy filled, which has now produced 800 steel. And then if I just grabbed, I already did. So a ton of this coke coat in here to make ourselves coke dust, which then we can go over here and pump into our squeezer to make ourselves some hop graphite. And you know what? I'm just going to grab out that and just throw it in here manually just to get it going quicker. But this will make us hop graphite, and then we can use that to continue making our controller. Now, the only one of the last difficult thing about getting into refined storage is we need to dabble a bit deep into applied energistics. Now, I think down in the comments you said I should give applied energistics a go. I would, but I have no clue how to use the new versions of it. It's been like so long since I used applied energistics. So I'm just going to avoid it. But I'm only going to do what's necessary to actually like do the crafts and stuff. So if we just go to refined storage, I find refined storage a bit easier to use, and it can do more because I have no idea how those channels and lanes work in applied energistics, where you have infinite lanes and channels and whatever in refined storage. So that this drive is going to be the most difficult part, because this is going to require advanced turtles, and advanced turtles, that's easy enough to upgrade from a turtle to advanced. That requires a hollow ram, which is gold and coal. Demonic stage, that's grand, but here's the most difficult part. We need to make annihilation cores, which they're simple enough. I just need to get into inscribing and get ourselves some more of these calculation presses. But the most difficult part would probably be getting the ME quantum ring. So that's going to require spatial components, which is just a bunch of these things, which doesn't look too bad. It just requires a ton of crafting. So everything else doesn't look too bad. So once we get into this, we should be able to do that. Crafting is just stone and glass and a bit of redstone. So we should be okay. So I'm thinking next episode, I might start Nature's Aura. And then the episode after that, we might start Applied Energistics and get the microcrafting started in preparation for making these turtles, and then see if we can make ourselves our storage discs. Because the only other storage discs I'm going to need is the tier 1, which is this type of silicone, which is just quartz smelted. So I have to use the Applied Energistics silicone. But I think there's actually another way of making it. I could make myself a material stoneware factory. I have everything to make that. So that could work. And just pump sand into it. Or just make ourselves a cobblestone generator and just constantly pump that in too. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you all in the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.